So this is the diary that I can't quite share on Facebook, but I need to share it. It's been a while since we talked, hasn't it been? It's been a few minutes. I finally got to go on my trip. I got over to Oklahoma. And I saw him. 2 years. 2 years, 2 months we've known each other. And I finally got to see him. Am I sorry that I went to see him now? Am I going to do it again? In a year. Did he break my heart? Yes. Do I still love him so much? Yes. Do I know that he loves me? Yeah, because it'd be much easier to let this go than to keep going. Because I am not always an easy person to love. And you know what? I know he loves me. I know he loves me. Like, he just... finding the right person at the wrong time. That's where we're stuck at. So we made it up there, and my anxiety, of course, gets to me. And I take my best friend Kat with me, and she's so fucking excitable. Oh my god. Am I sorry that I took her? No. Would I ever take her again? No. In fact, I'm not taking any trips with her unless somebody else is going with us. And I don't mean Aaliyah because she invites Aaliyah. Like, Aaliyah's her sister-in-law. She's only 16 and we're in our 40s. We're 17. Aaliyah is, like, she's like, oh, she hangs on to everything, but then she pulls her. She's like the Beverly Goldberg of fucking, she's Beverly Goldberg. And she loves me. She loves me so much. Like, she gave me this ring, even though I'm married, I'm engaged to her. And I spent the day with Oklahoma. He had to get away. He had to tell a little pork pie to get away, but he got away, and I got to spend the day with him, and it was the most amazing day. But he's supposed to be my dominant, and he wasn't dominant. But this is our first meeting, so I can't say that I blame him. I will give him that he was just nervous. I mean, I am, like, and I told him before we met, I told him, you never met a woman like me before. And he goes, perhaps. And I was like, perhaps you're going to see. And then, that would be my dog. Where's she at? There she is. Hi, Trixie. She's chewing on her booty. So, he admitted, because, like, he went like 10 rounds. 10 rounds. And they were, like, the first one was a little short, but, you know, considering I probably orgasmed maybe 50 to 60 times in the whole entire time that we were together. Fuck, we were kissing and making out, right? And, God, we walked into that room, and that was, he just came up and kissed me, and I kissed him back, and God, the whole world disappeared, right? And then he looks at me, and he goes, on your knees. And I'm like, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. And I had to get a pillow because my knees shit. I can't. I got bad knees. But I gave him the business, and he was about ready to blow, and he goes, no, get on the bed. So he shoved me down doggy style, and that was one round, and we went several more rounds. And Jim 42, I just turned 42 last week. Happy birthday to me. And he turned 25 back in May, so, you know, he's a younger guy. Oh. And I didn't think he was going to go for many other... I didn't think he wanted much more oral, because, like, he was so enjoying the kitty, because this kitty, she's very active. But, you know, like at one point he walks by me and I'm laying on the bed and I'm like, I just grab it and I pull him a little bit to me, right? And then he gets to learn. I don't need it. It just helps a little bit. He didn't last, but God. Oh wait, I gotta go back when he had me on my knees though. He said good girl, and I got it from that. I got off from that alone, goddamn. Oof. And then when I gave him head again. He didn't last but a couple minutes if that. Like, it was quick. He blew quick. And I swallowed that shit. I swallowed every drop. He's like, oh my God, you sucked my soul out. Like, in a very, like, he couldn't believe. And you know, I've never bragged about my skills. I say I know what I'm doing. I say I enjoy it. I say I get off doing it. And I'm like, and then I said, you know, that these are things that are true. I don't say, oh, I'm the best, you know, I'm the best blow you'll ever get. But, yeah. And we went about 10 times total. And I so many times. I got off so many times. But he was so sweet. He was not dominant like the second to last time. I asked him, I said, why, you know, I thought you liked it, you know, a little bit rougher. You know, I was like, he goes, you want rougher? I go, yeah. I said, give it to me how you like giving it to me. And that's the first time I've ever had anybody slap the girls. And he smiled during sex, like, oh my God, like is this really happening kind of smile? And, you know, like, it was oof. Oh. But the last time, he was like, I gotta go, and I'm like, one more time, please. And he goes, I don't have it in me, and I'm like, yes you do. He's laying there, and I grab it, and I start jerking it. I'm like, come on, please, please. And I start begging, because it's one of my low kinks. I'm like, please, please, sir, fuck me, please, sir. And he's weak to my eyes. So, oh, I get it. I said, I want it. I want one last time, and I want this time. Give me one to remember you by. Give me that to remember you by. And he did. But then, you know, I asked him on the next day, me and my friend, we went to the zoo and all that. But then the day after that, I was like, that evening, I said, hey, come see me for 10 minutes. And he goes, I can't get away. And I was like, come on, 10 minutes. You know, like, the hotel's right by fucking Walmart. So it's not like you can't go, oh, I gotta go to Walmart. And that really, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Like, I wasn't important enough. Because you're important enough. I'm like, well, then show up. So next time I show up, next time I go to Oklahoma City, we're gonna he's going to have to say bye to me. Like, the day I leave, he's going to step out for 10 fucking minutes. Give me that. Because I showed up for the person who put me back together when my husband destroyed me. And I didn't get it. I got a man who we spent a lot of time just laying there, just staring at each other, running our hands. Like, there was a hellacious amount of romantic, just sweet times. between me and him. And so much kissing. So much kissing. Like, I didn't kiss well. I think you fuck well too. It wasn't particularly long sessions, but honestly, men never last that long with me. By the way, I've gotten acrylic nails, like and found mounted my orange sapphire. So now I have my 3-carat orange sapphire in a ring. We call it Dwayne because Dwayne the Rock. Because when I showed him, he's like, "God damn, that's a big ass rock." Here we go. Over it is. And then my best friend that went with me, she decided on her birthday, but you're not getting much sparkle, to propose. That's a real diamond and gold ring. And so I get a little bit, and I'm back with the husband. And actually, me and the husband are super good now. Is that another bruise? Like, I get bruises all the time. Like, I bruise. But, yeah, so he says he's going to make it up to me. Oklahoma. We'll see. I also, for a while there, I was dating this dude out of Illinois. I'm in Indiana. And he turned out to be a narcissist because, the husband was just going to let me go. And even, and then in the matter of a couple of months, I had the husband let me go. I had Ass Hat, which is the Illinois guy, and I had Oklahoma let me go. He's like, "I can't." I was like, "I need you to step up a little bit, please." And he goes, "I can't." So I stepped down. 3 men broke my heart. So then I started dating this new guy, Matthew, last year. Matthew, chubby guy, dark hair, dark eyes, not dark, like brown, like medium dark, brown, medium dark hair, shorter. Wasn't really my type. I wasn't really attracted to him, but he was so nice that I thought I'd give him a chance. And then after dating for about, 4 months, 3 months, I finally went to his place. No, it was 4 or 5 dates. We finally started going, made official after 4 or 5 dates. And, we were officially going out. And then maybe a month later, I finally, because we live 4 hours apart, he was already talking about the wedding and our life together. And, he had it all planned. And, I was like, we're not going to have sex. We're not going to do anything until we get to know each other. Until we've been together a while. And we ended up staying in a hotel room, and I saw how small it was. And when I say that, it goes, that's it. That's all I got, honey. I'm a big girl. If you can't get it past the cheeks, there's no points. And I need more than that. I have more than that. Husband has probably not quite twice that. But it's the same this as it is around for the husband. About 7. Give or take. 6.5, 7. 6 3/4 if you want the exact whatever. So yeah, and then I was trying to deal with that. And then I finally go to his house. He's like, "Oh, I cleaned for you." Sorry, that was young. And I get to his house, and he'd lived there 2 years, and that toilet in the bathroom reeked of piss. It was horrible. The only clean area in his place was his bed, because he just put a new sheet on. And the tub had never been cleaned. It was so disgusting. So I told him, I said, I need a dominant man in my life. I need a man to take charge. That's what I need. And he wasn't. He'd only had 5 partners in his life, which I didn't hold against him, but there's certain things that I just needed from him that he just didn't give me. So I ended up, after I went to the place, so the messy room was, the whole messy apartment was enough for me to say I'm done. And yes, you're looking at my closet, but that's also my closet, so clothes are hanging up. Ugh. So I ended up, I don't know, I got to the point where I was just like, I think I want to stay with my husband. So, and we had our divorce papers filed. We filed them together. All we have to do is sign the papers and go back to the courthouse, and we would be divorced. That's how serious, like how close we were. And all I wanted my husband was to like fight for me and show me he wanted me, and he didn't. So like he finally is. I tell him on a regular basis, don't you lose me again. He's, baby girl, I won't. He can't give me the exact dominance that I need, but it's enough for me. It's enough for me because I love him, and there's certain things that he'll give me that I need, like, spankings. He's very sweet, he's very loving, he's very cuddly. And I'm glad I have him. He's even very supportive of me having Oklahoma. He has no problem with it. But he's finally learned that he doesn't want to lose me. And I don't want him to lose me. So we're doing really good. Just as my update. Bye, guys.